Years ago, we were going to play through Gears of War co-op, potentially on the hardest difficulty. But we didn't end up doing it because of schedule constraints, for lack of a better term.
I'm so excited to see Anamanaguchi at PAX East.
Same here. I was so pissed off my first PAX, I missed them. And then they never came back.
Moment of silence for no Joko and Paul and Storm, though. No 25-minute Captain's Wife lament.
Streaming, John, I know you somewhat answered this before, but will you do a real fighting game? I know that you'll say that no one other than you plays them, but that didn't stop Armin.
What does he mean by a real fighting game?
Were you
Dive kick, obviously.
Were you here Sunday when we played Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting? We played
Art of Fighting's a real fighting game?
Well, okay, let's ignore Art of Fighting. Were you here when we ignored Art of Fighting and just played the better Fatal Fury games besides Garou? Which apparently is going to be next time we do it. But no, and then that other time months ago where we did 10 fighting games such as Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Fist of the North Star, Rival Schools, Brawl, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. God, what else did we play on that? Like Shaq Fu. Dive Kick too. I forgot about that.
Shaq Fu. Best game. NA. Can't wait for the sequel.
Don't forget the Sailor Moon fighting game.
Yeah, the fucking Sailor Moon fighting game. I forgot about that.
I think it was great.
My friend just spent like 55 or 60 bucks on the Sailor Moon RPG.
The Super Nintendo one?
Yeah.
From what I remember, it was actually somewhat decent. It's just at the time I played it, the translation patch was not finished, so. Oh, for TRG! Okay, that clarifies a ton now. That's completely different. Okay, real fighting games for TRG. Sadly, no. I actually managed to get Emil and a couple people to play Virtua Fighter 5, surprisingly enough, last time I was there, because I had my Xbox with me, but... and I did actually get them to play Tekken, Tag Tournament 2, now that I think about it, because I wanted to show off all the Captain Falcon battles. And Panda
I can't
Peach.
picture fighting games being their kind of thing.
It's not.
Yeah.
One of Emil's friends that hangs around with us when we're there, they're totally into fighting games and they were having a blast. But Emil not so much. And Tim the whole time was oh god, what game was Tim playing this time? Tim was playing Pokemon last time we met up for a recording. I was playing Dream Team the whole time. Emil was playing the new Professor Layton game because he got a copy from the UK. So that's
that dedication.
I know, God. He got someone to send him a European 3DS so he could download the European copy of it so he could play it months before it came out here.
Oh.
It's still not out here, technically. That comes out later this month. That dude loves himself some Layton.
There was the Layton RPG that came out that looked a lot like Mother. I forgot what that was called.
That's in, I think, the fourth Layton game. And I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, we did.
I just remember it looked like Mother, and I got really excited.
It came out, I think, 3 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago. Miss Nell's into fighting games? Yes, she is. Wolfenstein: The New Order trailer, 18 hours ago. Okay, then I guess the game's not out yet. Does anyone on the call plan to get the new Resident Evil 4 PC port? I have like 3 other ports of that game already. I don't need another.
No,
unless there's some really funny mods for it. That's about it.
I was happy with the GameCube port.
I have the Ultimate Edition, or on PS2, the one with the Ada Wong cell, so I'm pretty good. I have that more just as a collectible because it's the cell that comes with it's really cool.
So since you now have a 3DS capture device, will 3DS games start showing in the Cookie Night streams? Yes, they will. Tonight would have been a Cookie Night, but the capture card showed up today, so I wanted to test it out. I didn't want to jump straight into a cookie and be like, I don't know what I'm doing with this. So now I know how much setup it takes, and now I've got a specific tab set up for streaming it, so it shouldn't be that bad to set up in the future.
John, can your seat cushion be used as a flotation device in case of an emergency water landing?
No, this chair's beating the hell.
Mine's made of wood.
Mine's made of leather and plastic.
Oh, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
In emergency water landings, anyways.
John, do you still lurking something awful? Yep. John, have you tried playing Project M? I've seen it in action at local Smash nights, but I've not played it.
You're saying you've looked at it?
Yeah. I watched actual matches. I saw people playing it. I saw all the crazy shit. I saw Solar Beam. John, do you have One Piece Romance Dawn? Is that the RPG for One Piece? I don't have any major interest in One Piece because I'm not into anime as much anymore, so I did not pick it up. So I don't even know how it is. I didn't look at ratings or anything. Hey John, how did you meet Emil? He asked me for advice on his videos years ago, and I just randomly talked to him. So that's really how it was. We're just kind of a random person that liked my stuff, that wanted advice that I kept watching, and he will not let me live this down. By the way, he linked me one of his Earthbound videos because that's what he was working on at the time. That was way back, and I said like, most people don't usually do RPG Let's Plays, so I'm not sure that's the best thing for you to do. But from what I've seen of it, I like you're doing a good job. It's just not my thing because I don't usually watch videos of RPGs. So he was a little dejected about it, but I mean, we still talked, obviously. But every now and then, he would just like lord it over me. It's just like, all right, whatever. Thanks for pointing that out.
I don't understand what the obsession with that.
My point still stands that
Yeah.
most people don't Let's Play RPGs, but
I mean, a few people I've gotten breaks by doing it, but that's about it.
Yeah.
A few.
I was like, I even brought up H.C. Bailey. I'm like, H.C. Bailey is the only guy I know who does like RPG LPs consistently, and like people like his stuff. So
I remember I found Emil's channel through the Speed Gamers when I think one of them said that he sounds a lot like you.
Yeah, I found Emil's channel through comments on one of John's videos for the same exact reason, and
like...
thought it was not true at all.
Pretty much.
No.
Pretty much.
Did you and Emil during one TSG marathon sing A Whole New World together? Or am I thinking...
Yeah, that happened.
Okay. On a Skype delay, so it sounded great.
Since you like the RX Bandits, have you ever heard of Streetlight Manifesto? I've heard of them. I just couldn't name a song of them if you asked me to, so I might have to look into that. I'll write that down.
Oh, Streetlight Manifesto? Yeah, they're
Yeah.
good. Yeah, they're good. Buddy of mine's a huge fan. They're good.
I'll type that in.
No, it's not going to change your life. But...
Yeah. Well, I'll go listen to some songs later and see if I like them enough to... Because I need more music. I always need more music.
I mean, I'll suggest music, but I don't have a whole lot of music I think you would enjoy.
John, did you ever see the newest Judge Dredd movie? Yeah, actually, it's pretty sweet. Also, he points out RoboCop 1 started as a Dredd adaptation. That I did not know, but someone pointed it out a couple nights ago somewhere.
Yeah.
I can definitely see it.
Hmm?
Have you seen RoboCop yet?
The new one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well, because there's no theaters like within walking distance, and Alyssa will not go see it with me.
But RoboCop follows you on Twitter!
I know, and she doesn't get why that's so important.
RoboCop started following me on Twitter. I felt bad because I've never seen a RoboCop.
Never? Ever?
No, I've never seen any of the RoboCops.
You make me sad on the inside. I might have to cry a little bit later.
One day it started following me. I was like, wait, what? I don't even mention RoboCop.
I don't even know.
I was disappointed it followed you first before me. I'm like, alright. Once it followed me, I was like, everything's right in the world again. We're good.
I think it followed me first because it was topical because I was tweeting about the mod for Streets of Rage.
I like the picture that someone linked of Samus and Little Mac apologizing about making fun of their height, and then just Doc just shows up in the background and steals the cookie that she tries to give him.
I hope Doc is an assist trophy.
God, I just hope Doc's in the game in some way, shape, or form. Doc was the best thing. What's your favorite kind of protein shake? Mine's chocolate. I'm watching Game Grumps play through Punch Out Wii, and it makes me sad that they don't know about like healing when a character's down, reviving when they're totally knocked out, and the fact that Doc can eat a chocolate bar and you gain your health back like in the original Punch Out. But I mean, they're doing, I don't want to say good. They're doing okay, I guess. I'm surprised they got through Aaron Ryan so easily. I think
Aaron Ryan can be a bitch.
they only got knocked down I think by twice by him, or like lost twice, and then they just nailed it the next time.
They're gonna have fun in rematch or whatever it's called.
Oh, I don't even think they're probably gonna stop. They're not even gonna think to check out rematch mode. I can guarantee. Danny has only ducked once. He seems to know about blocking now, thanks to fighting Aaron Ryan. He was doing it because he was doing the up jab, so hopefully he knows that.
I just love that King Hippo straps a manhole cover to himself.
It's so good. Anyone who hasn't played the Wii Punch-Out really should, or at the very least should watch the matches, because there's a lot of good charm to that game. And it's made by a bunch of Canadians. It's done by this team in Vancouver, Next Level Games, the guys who did the Mario Strikers series, and Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon.
Also, new Retro Studios game. Yay!
Wait, what?
Tropical Breeze.
Oh, right, Donkey Kong. I'm like, besides Donkey Kong? Oh no.
No, sorry. I just love that studio making anything.
Shit! Did Strider come out today?
Yeah.
What's it rated?
I don't think I actually looked at. I don't even think I watched the
79 on Metacritic out of how many reviews? 15. That's not bad actually.
No.
What does Tropical Breeze got?
I don't think it's on the board yet.
Didn't that come out, or is it coming out?
Friday.
Oh, okay.
82.
It didn't get a normal.
82.
Ooh, sweet. I like Retro Studios getting high ratings on anything.
82 based on 50 critics. What did the original
wow.
get? What did the original get? Donkey Kong Country Returns. The original got 87, and the 3DS port of it got 83. So it's on par. It's on par.
According to Wasper, there's a new Fantastic Four movie in the works.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know about that.
And there's talks that Doctor Doom might be female.
Is that another one of those ones that Sony owns the rights to still?
I think so.
That's Fox. That's Fox.
Oh, Fox. Oh. That's even worse. Okay.
That's even worse.
That's even worse. Yeah. There's I saw like a ownership cloud of who owns what rights, and like Marvel has most of them back, but Sony owns a few, and then Fox owns a few. Stanley owns none. And I want to say it's Universal still owns the rights to the
Ghost Rider.
No, it was one of Marvel's earliest properties, and Marvel hasn't done anything with it in comic book form since like the 40s and 50s.
John, I forgot. Are you very neutral towards, or do you really like Deadpool?
He's one of my favorite Marvel characters. I just like snarky, sarcastic characters. That's why I like Spider-Man too.
Who would you want to play Deadpool if they made a live-action movie?
Here's the problem: most of the characters, I legitimately thought Ryan Reynolds would have done an okay job as Deadpool.
Yeah.
Which is why they had him in Origins. But I mean, the less we talk about X-Men Origins Wolverine, the better.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see a Spider-Man and Deadpool movie, like them together. That would be hilarious.
That'd be too much sarcasm for anyone to handle.
Yeah. I think the closest we're gonna get to a really good Deadpool movie is the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the video game is the humor in that is just on. It is for Deadpool. It is right where it needs to be.
It kind of goes all across the board, but there are some brilliant moments in that game. It's just it's not a game you should pay full price for. If it's like $20 now or $10 now, by all means get it.
10.
Remember when we streamed it conveniently when it was on Steam sale last, which was pretty fun.
Yeah, we did.
So.
That was great. Yeah, didn't you stream like the entire first chapter?
No, almost. We didn't quite finish it. We stopped after the bouncy castle.
Love the bouncy castle. Oh man.
Yeah, I saw this really cute cartoon.
Oh no, we stopped after the Zelda scene. That's what it was.
Chris Hartnett, he asks, is the original Spider-Man trilogy or amazing? How original are you considering? Because there were even older Spider-Man movies
I'm pretty sure he's talking about Sam Raimi.
Well, amazing in that case. I mean, if you've seen the Spider-Man movie from the 80s where they use rope for webbing, that's.
I was not aware this was a thing.
Yeah, no, it's the pinnacle of amazing Spider-Man movies. I'll link you to it.
I saw this really cute comic of Deadpool and Spider-Man, where it's Deadpool tells Spider-Man to get off the ceiling, and then he like hits him with a broom. He's like, "Get down."
John, are you still considering The Witch's House for a spooky stream or LP? I can use clips to extend the theme song for you. I promise I'll release it soon. No plans at the moment, but I will look into it in the future, possibly. I've got nothing planned for long game playthroughs. Right now, I really just need to work on Superman, but my, I don't know how to put it. There's something holding me back from working on it. That's personal. That's causing problems with it right now. Once I get past that, then Superman will be back, and we can get going with videos. It's also what's holding up me just putting any videos back up on YouTube, so... hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon.
Which Mario game is your most favorite, and which is your least favorite? I always jump back and forth between Mario 3 and, like, Mario Galaxy 2 is my favorites. Least favorite... presuming we're talking about the core games... I think going back to Mario 64 now would be kind of rough. Especially if it was on an N64. Or God, the fucking DS version. Ugh. Getting used to the controls. I tried going back to that once to play it. Was not easy at all. Camera controls in that game. Overall, out of any Mario game, probably like the teaches typing or is missing, like stuff like that.
Those are always fun.
Any of the like the non-made by Nintendo games usually. John,
are you hyped for Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So, are you hyped for Guardians of the Galaxy?
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Did somebody link? I'm hyped for Vin Diesel playing a raccoon.
Vin Diesel's Rocket Raccoon?
Yeah.
All right, all right. I might have some hype for that now. I thought he was gonna play someone else. If he's playing Vin Diesel, or he's playing
I'm pretty sure he's
Vin
playing
Diesel
Rocket
playing
Raccoon.
Vin Diesel. Wait, but Rocket Raccoon's supposed to be like British.
Pretty sure Vin Diesel's playing Rocket Raccoon.
All right, well
I'm double checking right now.
I'll watch
I'm
the
like
trailer.
90% sure. I'm like 90% sure. Vin Diesel. Yeah.
Vin Diesel's just playing himself.
Oh no, Bradley Cooper is Rocket Raccoon. Then who's Vin Diesel playing? Oh, Vin Diesel playing Groot. Oh, it's even better.
John, what's your favorite RoboCop movie? The original. The original is the best. 2 is okay.
3's a comedy.
Oh, don't even talk about 3.
I've determined 3 is an actual legitimate comedy.
That's probably the best way to put it, especially that assassination robot. Every time his jaw gets smashed in.
Sudden jetpack. Out of
I wouldn't say
nowhere.
sudden. It's like the very end of the movie.
Sudden jetpack plot twist should be a thing. They should write a novel about the RoboCop 3 movie and call it Sudden Jetpack Plot Twist.
Yeah, I think order of quality goes 1, maybe a tie between 2 and New RoboCop. I might put New RoboCop slightly higher, and 3's at the bottom. If you bring in Prime Directives, that 4-part miniseries, that was all right. I'd recommend give that a watch, but there are some rough moments to watch on that one too. A lot of recap and a lot of weird shit.
I couldn't get past in RoboCop 2 the blue suit and the fact that his story ends, like half an hour into the movie.
Mm.
And it's all about, everything else going on, which is fine. It's a good movie for that, but obviously, it's the blue suit. It kills me.
RoboCop 4 versus the Toxic Avenger. Alright, let's do 5-question countdown, and then we're done for the night. Any plans to stream Enter the Dominatrix DLC for Saints Row 4? Pat has talked about doing the DLC. Again, we already did Saints Save Christmas during a previous stream where I did. Might do it with him in the future, we'll see.
Be fun.
Alright, 4 questions left.
Waiting for extra questions to come in.
I've seen this one asked a bunch, so I guess I'll answer it. John, is Darth Wesker your father? No, this can't be happening, this can't be happening. I don't even remember how the rest of that scene goes. Yeah, we'll add another one on that. That's not fair on that one. John, will we see a sequel to the Let's Play Mario earlier series? Not really. Dan sees no point in doing the 3rd one, and I kind of agree with him, to be honest. For the 3DS capture, is there any difference in the output video if you separate the screens, John? I think it creates 2 separate videos when you do that. I have not tried this yet. Like, literally, all I did was I plugged it in, installed the software and the drivers, made sure it could work with XSplit and I had audio, and then started streaming.
I think Josh was complaining about it creating 2 separate videos when you split the streams.
That's actually fairly convenient. So I think I prefer that, but it means it takes up double the space too. So
Mhm.
I can also
think
see
it's-
why that's
yeah.
complainable. All right, that was 2 questions left. Would you play RoboCop for Xbox on the stream? I do not own a copy of that game. I do not plan on going out and getting a copy of that game. I'm just stating that now.
Have you actually played it?
No, but I've seen.
Oh,
Ah, fuck. What is
it's
that show?
something to be played.
What is that show that Sean Baby used to do on One Up?
Oh God.
Whatever the name of that show was, they played through RoboCop the game a
Yeah.
bunch, and that's my only experience with the game. And I know how bad that game is. It's made by Titus, so I mean I'm not entirely shocked. Or Titus.
It's something to be played. Trust me. You should try to find a copy. Well, not yourself.
Yeah.
You'll inevitably get a copy.
If anyone's willing to donate a copy or like is willing to send me that game so I can stream it, I might be coerced, but it's definitely not on the priority list for pickups.
I was sad that it's not on the official patch list for the 360.
So I'd have to actually play it on my Xbox.
Oh man.
What are some other Titus Interactive games? I think I've played one recently.
Lamborghini American Challenge.
Good lord. Don't remind me of that kind of crap.
Lamborghini American Challenge was a decent game though.
Define decent.
Dear chat, if you'd like to give a donation to Proton John, here's his info.
P.O. Box Egg.
P.O. Box Egg. We'll end with this one. John, how hype are you for Smash 4? Yes and no. And I know that's not a yes or no question, but I'm answering with yes and no. I will play it when it comes out, but I mean, like, it's one of those things that you just expect it will be good, so you don't really need to worry about it or anything. It's like, oh, Smash is coming out. All right, I'll play it.
I have a slight fear that Smash is going to run the risk of running its course.
I doubt it. I don't see that happening.
They're keeping it fresh, which is nice, but it looks like they're trying to do new ideas every single iteration.
The one thing I'm
opposed
happy
to
about is
refinement.
handheld Smash. Really, that's going to be the big thing.
That's going to be. I'm super excited for that. But it feels like they're not trying to refine it as much as just change it every single time, which historically hasn't necessarily worked out the best. Like SNK did not have the best of luck with trying to just reiterate a game without trying to refine it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, obviously people like it enough, and then the characters are what carries it.
Yeah, Spartan brings up a good point. He says one console is pretty fine. That's what they've been doing with Mario Kart and everything, and I think that's really the way to go. Mm-hmm. That's why even though we're getting Mario Kart 8, I'm still excited for it. In fact, I'm probably more excited for Mario Kart than I am for Smash, despite how much I will get fucked over because of the fucking luck involved in a Mario Kart game. I will still be happy to play it because it's Mario Kart. And then once I try to 3-star everything, I'll get upset again, and the cycle begins anew.
I'm be curious how Smash is going to use the gamepad when they do Smash for Wii U. I'm going to be interested to see how it uses the gamepad.
They're probably not going to use it for anything but just a bottom screen.
Yeah.
Why? When only one player can use it.
Yeah, that's true. And they claim that you can only do one gamepad per console, which is the worst lie Nintendo's said in the past, I don't know how many years. Hardware-wise, anyways.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I understand they didn't... That it's a beefing up the console standpoint, but still.
I haven't seen David Tennant brought up a bunch.
Somebody mentioned Doctor Who, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Because you totally look like him.
I do not, even remotely.
It's the lack of sideburns, really.
Clearly. And the well. And the lack of a suit.
It's the other thing I've never seen.
Doctor Who?
Yeah.
You should.
None of it?
You should watch the Eccleston and Tennant stuff. And even some of the classic stuff, but I'd get warmed up with the start of the reboot, and then maybe try the older stuff.
Yeah, the older stuff is good if you already are used to the concept of Doctor Who. I still get to watch the movie, but...
What, which movie?
The Doctor Who movie from '96.
Oh, God, the one... Who was even the Doctor in that one?
Peter Quinn.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in the prequel to the 50th anniversary as well. they brought him back as the 8th Doctor, which is nifty.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in for 3DS test stream night. DS and 3DS games will be added to the cookie from here on out, so that's a permanent option. I am looking to... The next thing that any revenue from Twitch is going to go towards is going to be finding me a proper PSP so I can stream PSP games. And then I'm really not sure what to aim for after that. We will figure out something.
Gaming rig.
Gaming rig. Yeah, actually getting a decent streaming PC might not be the best. Might not be a bad idea. Just running off a laptop.
I was gonna say a Virtual Boy.
How would I even stream a Virtual Boy?
You can. There is a way. It is way too complicated and not worth it for the 16 games.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you can get dev kits, and it's just not worth it.
All right.
Trust me.
But yeah.
You don't want to play tennis?
No.
Let's go out on that
tennis.
note.
I want
Let's play
to go out on the Star Fox demo.
of just the ship. That was those videos, man.
I'd be more excited if it weren't for no RPGs, honestly. Keep in mind, the RPG rule only applies to Fortune Cookie, so I mean, that doesn't stop me from, say, when I'm done Bravely Default, streaming Bravely Default. Or doing an Etrian Odyssey on the stream, but it has a more of a dedicated, here's an RPG night kind of thing, because RPGs just don't work for the rapid pace of Fortune Cookie, so that's the problem with it, so... Alright. Good night, everybody.
Night, chat. Don't kill yourselves, please.
Good night.
That was an interesting thing to say.
Chat's an interesting place to be.
What was that?
Disappointed!